Hi, Soul Family. It's 10 o'clock on, I don't know what day this is. I have no idea what day this is. I should look on Yahoo and see what it is. I haven't had any, oh, please don't load. Okay, there we go. I haven't had Wi-Fi where I'm at. It's very difficult for me to get it. It's very sporadic in the mountains. I'm up in the Santa Cruz Mountains. Right now I'm in a place called Bonnie Doon at a wellness retreat called Ishel Buell Wellness Center. And there's 6 different people that live here. I think 2 of the people, they have little studios, and then there's a giant house that I'm in, and I think the owner might be upstairs asleep, and Randall, and he's off with a girlfriend, and I don't know where the other people are, but we went for a hike today, and I've got a little bit of quiet time finally where I've actually got Wi-Fi or not Wi-Fi, but computer access, and my battery's finally working. So I'm going to upload a reading for you guys. I apologize for being sleepy sounding, because I am. I was up till 5:30 this morning doing readings, and oh my god. Tomorrow I'll do a reading for you guys, and you'll see a different side of me. Oh, there's a song. You'll see a different side of me. What day is this? Let me see if I can see what day this is. No. Ugh, this is so weird. Got weird stuff going on. What is my password? There's weird things going on up here. It's like I feel like somebody else is in control of my computer, because everywhere I'm going, it's like asking me for passwords and getting in, and then it's telling me my passwords are incorrect. I'm like, okay, I know what my passwords are. Please stop torturing me. Right? Am I going to be able to get into this? Thank you. So what's the day? Will it tell me what day it is? All I know is it's the 26th. Whatever that means. Okay. And my nose is plugged, which is basically, I think I'm just being told, take a breather. I'm just exhausted, right? Take a breather. But I'm going to give you your 4 items that you can choose from. This is a little Japanese teacup with a little flower with 5 petals in the center, so 6 little dots. So 5 is big changes, right? Significant changes taking place. If you want to pull in this, we've got 3 little circles. So don't be so focused in the material world. Keep your thoughts focused to spirit and the light, and everything will be brought to you. Blue, of course, is the color of truth. It's the color of calming and peaceful energy. I'm looking at peace. So basically, that's what I'm looking at. See that flower? There's the flower. It's actually a blue daisy. So blue is calm, peaceful energy. We've got the color soft yellow here, right? Solar plexus. I am worthy. I deserve peace and relaxation. I'm taking care of myself. I'm going to focus on the light, focus on spirit, and I know that I will be taken care of. Then we've got this fun ring. Now we can do all kinds of different things with this. Big pimpin'. Doesn't fit on a ring finger. It's on a pinky. Pinky ring. It's like a flashlight too, like a floodlight. Emerald. Healing, loving. It's noticeable. It's kind of like a here it's so dark, right? There's no lights anywhere out there. So if you don't go outside with a torch, it's completely black. So it's kind of like love leads the way is what I'm getting. Love leads the way. And look at the star inside of it. Follow your true north. That's your healing light, right? So there's that. All right, well, we're going to keep it on because it doesn't want to come off. Then we've got this little tank. It's actually not just a tank. It's like a transformer. I don't know what it is with boys, right? Let's see what it turns into. What do you turn into? My grandson would know how to do this. I'll probably break it. Is that all you do? You turn into a guy? No. It's got to be something, right? So we're transforming into something different. So this is like a shield of protection that we have. And it also looks like a jetpack, right? So it goes from a vehicle as we move forward in our life. And we can transform. It's kind of like a superhero. And we're protected. So as you move forward in your transformation, you are safe and protected. What kind of transformation are you going to choose for yourself? I can see this guy flying, like, you know? And then this. Frankincense. Incense. And it smells delicious. I've got it going right there. Yummers. So that's good for clearing energy. It's good for peaceful, relaxing, calming energy. You see the monk here. I see the sacred vessels. There's tea. It's just calming, peaceful. Frankincense is a delicacy, right? Very sacred. I can't even think of it. Herb. I'm so tired, you guys. I'm sorry. I like this, though. So we have what? We've got the tea, the relaxing, calming tea. We've got the how do you choose, what kind of transformation are you going to choose for yourself? We've got the healing, loving light. It's going to guide you. And we got the innocence, but we did it in a different order, right? We did 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I got 2 new decks. I got, because the pictures are pretty, the Whispers of Love and the Whispers of Nature. So I'll start with the Whispers of, well, I think it's called Nature's Whispers. And everybody else, I don't know, we'll see what you get. So whoever chose the tea, little teacup, this is your message. Correct for neutrality on all levels. At 7 minutes and 36 seconds. Breakthrough. Yeah. Gotta like that. Surprised I didn't get that one for this one, right? So sometimes you have to take a break from it all in order to have the breakthrough. Sometimes we're like working, trying to make something happen. And we're kind of going against the flow, the natural flow of things. And what Spirit wants us to do is surrender. Take a chill pill. Take a drink of some nice, relaxing tea. Right? Some peaceful, calming energy. Recognizing that you are worthy of having that time for yourself. You're not going to stress and make this be sadness and depression. You're going to relax, calm. That's what the whole purpose of this kind of tea is. And you're going to let Spirit handle it. And because you've done that, or if you do that, there's a breakthrough that takes place. And she's kind of like leaning, like the way she's throwing herself back, she's like the fool, right? She's not looking. She has bare feet. She's not concerned whether she's going to fly. She's just going for it. And look at all the beautiful rainbow butterflies leading the way. So there's a breakthrough. It looks to me like it's an emotional breakthrough. And she's looking up to Spirit, which is what we're always meant to do. Now the number, if you can see it down here, is 8. You are infinitely supplied. There's an infinite supply of whatever it is that you need, so you not have to worry about it. I spent a lot of money on this trip. And, I mean, for me. And, you know what? And it's actually probably not a lot of money. It really isn't. A couple $100. I got decks. I got some earrings for myself. I got a beautiful book by the same author. And I'm going to do readings out of the book. It's beautiful. I did a reading for Randall last night out of the book, and it was just gorgeous. What else did I get? I got this incredible incense that I'm not going to crack open until I get home. It's Egyptian musk, but it's the most amazing incense, and it burns. Each stick burns up to 2 hours. And you know how I go through incense, right? So as I was going around the store, I kept thinking, oh, this list is, this pile's getting bigger and bigger. And I'm not working, right? I haven't worked for 5 days. Like, not really. I have done readings up here and I've done trades with people and stuff. And some people have paid me, but I haven't been like working full days. But Spirit's been telling me to go on a retreat. I needed a rest. Listen to my voice. I'm exhausted, right? So everywhere I went, I kept thinking, I wonder if I should do this. And one of these decks is one of the decks I was kind of playing with, and I kept getting, you're worth it. You're worth it. Yes, I am. Yes, we are. We are worth it. That's what the solar plexus says. You are worthy of being treated with respect. You're worthy of treating yourself with respect and kindness. You are worth whatever it is that your heart desires. You deserve it. So as long as we follow our spiritual path and do what Spirit's asking of us, we're not going to go like buy everything in sight and run up credit cards. We're not. But we are worthy of bringing towards us everything that our hearts desire. And it's a mindset. I've had an emotional breakthrough just thinking about that. I work for Spirit 24/7. I give all the time. And money is just energy. Abundance is just energy. This planet is filled with diamonds and gems and gold and fruit and food and water, and it's filled with an abundance. There really is. It's endlessly there. There's an endless supply of money. There's an endless supply of opportunities, advantages, ideas, help, love. An infinite supply, says the number 8. So I'm not going to worry. I'm going to understand that I deserve to have it come to me easily. And when I do my work, I say to Spirit, I work for you, you work for me. I know that you will provide. Thank you for providing everything that I need in a very peaceful, simple way where I don't have to exhaust myself or kill myself to do it. I know I don't have to. I know that it comes easily to me. I put out good into the world and it comes happily back to me. I'm worthy of it. I'm deserving of it. It flows quickly and infinitely supplied without any stress towards me. So Spirit's wanting you to feel confident, like this fool taking the leap. Feel confident that things are falling into place in the way that they are meant to, how they're meant to for you. There's some kind of a transformation that's taking place. You're busting free through an emotional situation. You're having an epiphany. Whatever you have been working for, you will be flooding the market. Whatever it is, whatever you've invested your time into, whatever you have put your blood, sweat, and tears into, it's coming to harvest. Also, you're supposed to be grateful for everything that you have. I can't wait to share with you what happened for me today. It's amazing. I'm so incredibly grateful. And an attitude of gratitude is what we manifest with. It's like, whatever it is, thank you for bringing communication between me and my loved one that's been that we've had misunderstandings or damaged connection. Thank you for my beautiful, loving, blissful, equally supportive relationship. Thank you for the love of my life. Thank you for my work that fills me and brings just such joy and happiness to myself and others, and is such a benefit to other people. Thank you for making my work grow exponentially in such a happy, fun-filled, positive way for myself and for others. Thank you for expanding my gifts. Thank you for hearing me when I speak. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to come and experience this planet and the nature and the beauty that I get to experience. I love it. Thank you so much for allowing me to meet the people that I met today so that I could go out and be with soul family that I've so badly craved. I've been so lonely. It was wonderful. I so appreciate. I do not take it for granted. And then I come back up here tonight and everyone's gone, right? And I go onto Facebook to upload my videos, and there's my Uncle Phil back in Wisconsin. Thank you for my soul family. I have soul family here now. Thank you for the connections and branching out. Spirit told me that that was coming, right? They told me that, and it has. So when Spirit's telling you that something's going to come for you and something's going to happen, have faith and trust that it is because you deserve it. It's the truth. Be grateful for what it is. You have the ability to manifest. You have the ability to generate finances. You have the ability to generate good health. You have the ability to generate a love life. You have the ability to bring friends into your life. You have the ability. You need to take a hold of that and manifest it. So be proud of yourself for everything that you have been able to manifest up until this time. Well done. I feel great. I'm grateful. I feel great and I'm grateful. So let's see. I think I will ask for a card for you from the Raphael healing deck. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Ooh, a little bit of butting heads there. Organic foods, very important. I was speaking to Danielle, a friend that I met today, and she is vegan, and she gave me a name of a company that makes vegan cheese, vegan butter, and she said it is to die for, Sherry. She was explaining all this stuff, and I've looked it up. They sell it at Trader Joe's, and I want it. I'm gonna get it, and I'm excited. She was telling me that eggs have carcinogenics in them. Look it up. I was like, whoa, really? So, organic foods, Spirit's wanting you to, obviously they want me to do that. It's healthy for my body. Spirit wants us all to get away from eating animals. They do. That's what they do. And so I have asked for help, and I was given ideas and given places to go that I could get what I need. Because I want food that tastes good. I don't like the food that I eat. I don't like cooking. I don't. It's not my forte. I haven't enjoyed it. And when I became a vegetarian, I didn't know what to eat. So I was kind of eating the same thing over and over again, like a gerbil. Like I said, I started eating peanut butter and apples, and then I started gaining weight from the peanut butter, right? So now she's showing me things that I can have that are going to be tasty and yet beneficial for me. So thank you, Archangel Raphael, for supporting my desire to consume and use organic products. Also organic products. Today, we were outside and everyone was getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. I thought ahead and I brought my essential oil set. So I made myself mosquito repellent. And it smells fantastic. Not to mention my skin is getting the oil. We were up in the mountains. We're way up here. We don't have Wi-Fi service. We're up in the middle of nowhere. But I had water and my essential oils, and I made my skin repellent. I made it for everyone. I sprayed it all over everyone. None of us were bothered. It was amazing. So thank you for giving me that nudge to remember to bring my essential oils. Why am I bringing all of my essential oils? Well, I figured it out when I got here, and it sure worked out. So this is guidance that we get that kind of a little nudge to do something and go with it. So right now, in order to help your body or to help eliminate whatever issues might be in your body, like maybe you need to detoxify, you've been getting feelings from your body that something's not right or something isn't working well, or you're wanting help with something. It could be pesticides that are in food that's not organic, right? It could be also that whatever it is that you're eating or consuming or putting on your body is damaging to your actual health. Like, obviously, for me, putting essential oil on my body is not going to be hurting my health, right? But the bugs don't want that. So it's a win-win. I smell good, they don't like it, and I'm not hurting my body. And I'm using the essential oils on my body, which are healing for me. So right now, you have to look at the fact that organic foods have more vitamins and minerals in them. They don't have the pesticides on them. when you are also supporting local farms, right? With the organic food, you're supporting others, encouraging ones to grow their own organic foods. So maybe you're supposed to grow your own organic garden. Get your own food. Start replacing sweets like candy bars or pop canned soda with alternatives, healthy alternatives. The products that you use for cleaning, like I swept and mopped the floor here the other night, and it was a natural lemon oil that you added to the water, and the house smelled fantastic. It's oak floors. It looked fantastic, and it was natural. So eco-friendly cleansing products, right? Personal care items. I'm very careful. I don't get makeup that is tested on animals. How could I do that? They're my friends, right? Shampoo, same thing. I use Monat shampoo and conditioner for my hair, natural, modern natural. I ask before I buy any products for my skin or for my eyes, for like mascara, is this tested on animals? If it is, I don't use it. So these are the things that are coming forward for our little teacup. Our little teacup. Short and stout. That's me. Here's our handle. Here's our spout. I don't want to be stout anymore, so I'm doing what I need to do to make sure that doesn't happen. So I have to take a swig of my chia water. At 21 minutes and 48 seconds, we go to the transformer. And look at the colors he has. Green for healing and love. Orange. It's kind of like a red orange. So I would say that's your root chakra and your sacral chakra mixed together. Seat of creativity and sexual energy, which is your forward movement, right? And he's got gray. Things are not always black and white. There are gray areas in our life. 2222. How interesting is that? 2 and 2 is 4. They're angels. All around you, you're completely guided, protected, and loved. There's no reason for fear. You get 2 and 2 together as 4 twice. That's 8. Again, infinitely supplied, right? So at 2222, we're going to go to our new deck, the Whispers of Love. What do we have to say for the transformation, people? Have patience. Have patience with your transformation. There is a transformation in progress. See this little child inside of this lily flower or lotus flower. She's relaxing on her emotional waters. Look at this beautiful valley. Down below, it's like an emerald valley. Ooh, look at the fish. The lake is like a fish. And look at the trees. It's like where I am right now, looking down in the valley. The water's very, very peaceful. Look at all the water everywhere. Oh, I heard Lyra. Lyra. Lyran. Why did I hear Lyra? What do you want to talk to us about Lyra? Lyra. Let me just, I know I'm not spelling it right. How interesting. Okay. I'm thinking of Lyra, a spiritual, right? Planet, starseed. But what Lyra is also, it's a Turkish currency. So maybe have patience with the transformation with your business. That it's coming, that the money is coming forward. The currency is flowing in. Love is patient and kind, always. So this one I feel is being patient with themselves. So with your transformation, be patient with yourself. This one's got a bit of a shield of protection, right? All around. Moving forward. Recognizing things are not all black and white. Maybe you don't need to have this protection around you so much as you think you do. Maybe you're expecting too much of yourself at this time. I know I should have gone to this one, right? We'll do that after. So have patience. And the one that you need to be loving to is yourself. I know I'm not spelling it right. Lyra. Liren. Hold on. Maybe I'm just, because I've been talking about Lyra cannabis. How funny. So it may refer to places, spiritual. How interesting. Lyra, goddess of illusion. That's interesting. Lyra, goddess of illusion. Huh. So, patience. You're under the illusion that things have to happen faster than they are. It's an illusion. Lyra is the goddess of deception and illusion. How interesting. So, I heard that. It's the trickster god. So, maybe it's an illusion that you need to protect yourself this way. You are safe and protected. 1 and 7 is 8. Infinitely supplied with everything that you need. 1, keep your thoughts positive. Focus on the positive. Do you like what you're creating with the thoughts that you're holding in your mind right now? Because you're creating your future. If not, change your thoughts. 7, you're on the right path and it will exceed your expectations. But 8, you have an infinite supply of everything you need. So have patience. Be loving and kind to yourself. You don't need to keep yourself shielded like this, like a tank. You're safe. Tell yourself you're safe, because you are. If you're feeling less than that, ask for that. Ask for feelings and help with this. Maybe it's like with me. For this trip, I have needed to learn patience. I've done pretty good, actually. For the first couple, on the way up here, I was just, I was like a spring that was sprung. I was so tense. Just the time that I've been up here, it's just relaxed, it's chilled me out. So if you're lacking patience with yourself, with other people, recognize everybody's got our own foibles, right? We all have the tendency to get tired. We have a sadness. A lot of times people put on a brave act. This guy, he looks like he's a tank, right? I can handle it, but look how little he is inside. He's not that big. He's just a little guy inside. Just like this little girl in this lotus flower. She's got her teddy bear with her. I look like I'm independent and strong and capable, but we all have that human part of us. We're living as humans. We are definitely spiritual creatures with great, powerful connections and the ability to manifest and bring to us what we need. But we do still have human suits that we live inside of. So we have to deal with the human emotions and the feelings. Does she have 2 teddy bears with her? Or 3 even? You know what's interesting? It's the little seed pods inside the flowers. But to me, I see 3 little teddy bears. Or, yeah, I see 1, 2. I see 3 little teddy bears. Snuggly wugs. So it's either treat yourself with tenderness, draw comfort from what brings you comfort, or you're looking at the seed pods, which is what's going to grow more. My friend Randall gave me a peyote, little plant, actually 2, because he gave me 1, and in a little pot we found a little dry one in the corner, and I thought I'll bring that back. And when you water them and fertilize them, they spread. They expand. So it's about expansion and blossoming, right? So have patience as you blossom and as you expand, as well as others. Because we all have we all go at a different pace. We all came here with our own soul contract. So try to understand that other people have a different path than we do. They're looking at things in a different way. This is my last incarnation, unless the Father allows me to stay on, but I may be speaking with someone that this is their first lifetime, and they haven't gone through all kinds of different lessons that I experienced in other lives. I've got challenges that I'm dealing with in this life, right? We all have a different soul path. Everybody's at a different level. Everybody's focusing on different things. We have to have respect for that. And maybe they're telling you that right now, maybe impatience is what it is. If the impatience has to do with an outcome, your prayers are answered. So be a little bit more patient at this time. If the impatience has to do with an outcome, that's your answer. Are you impatient because of something that you are concerned with turning out in a certain way? Well, the answer is, it's going to. So that should make you relax. Give yourself some time to just play in the water, your emotional waters. What is she reaching out for? She's touching her. She's touching the petal, the softness, like she's feeling the soft petals. So flower essences, essential oils, flower essences, working with the different, ask yourself, I was going to start to say a flower, and then I thought, no, you need to allow yourself and have your body guide you to the essential oils that would be best for you. Maybe have an essential bath, an oil bath. Maybe just spray it on like the you know, I've been saying that my skin's so dry, right? My skin's so dry, my skin's so dry. But then I made this, I'm going to put some on now. God, it smells so good. This insect repellent. And it smells great. And at the same time, my body is being moisturized with essential oils. So allow your body to tell you what essential oils would help me, relax me, calm me. Lavender. My essential, I'll tell you what my bug spray is. It's lemongrass, lavender, tea tree oil. What's the other one? Lavender, lemongrass. Okay, wait, count. Lavender, lemongrass, tea tree oil. There's 4. There's another one. Rosemary. No, it wasn't rosemary. Lemongrass, tea tree oil, lavender, and there's one more, but I'm telling you, my body's loving it. And I love it, and when I walk into a room, it smells fantabulous. Okay, so for the message from Archangel Raphael. Oops. Avoid allergens. Okay. Please help me, assist me in identifying and avoiding allergens that might be toxic to my health and happiness. Help me to only crave healthful foods and beverages. So, Archangel Raphael is moving forward on his trusty steed, which is wrapped in red, health, heart. He's keeping a covering over. So your blankets. Do your blankets need to be washed? Maybe you need to not have down pillows. Maybe, I'm thinking to myself, maybe it's down pillows that we're talking about. Or perhaps using, just recording a reading, a silk pillowcase. That's one of the things that would help. It stops you from, your skin from losing the moisture. So if you get a raw silk pillowcase, maybe there's dust in your room, maybe there's something that's causing you to feel stuffed up. Whatever it is, there's something that Archangel Raphael can help you figure out what it is that you need to take a look at. In your house, in the area that you might be living in. Maybe you need to be in a place where there's more fresh air, trees. That's what's so nice about being out here right now. Or maybe there's a health issue that you're dealing with, and it's being triggered or made worse because of some kind of allergic reaction of some sort. So I'm thinking about Liger right now, my cat. There must be an allergy because he's got the wounds on, he's scratching, he's itching. So there's something going on that's causing that to happen. So I'm going to ask Spirit to show me, what is it? We got check your diet, because a lot of times you can have something that you could be allergic to that you aren't aware. It changes. Things can all of a sudden happen. It could also be telling you that a person in your life, you or a person, or a pet, is highly sensitive and there's some kind of allergic reaction to whatever it is that they are taking in or laying on or touching or are around, because your body reacts and starts showing you what's not working. So Liger's got something going on with his skin and he's scratching at it and he's cutting wounds into his body. So there's some kind of a toxic irritant that we need to figure out. And so I'm asking for that to help. Also, if you have unhealthy cravings, you can ask for help in reducing that. So perhaps it's about, detoxifying your house, moving to an area that has cleaner, fresher air. Maybe you need to detoxify your body as far as chemicals, substances, alcohol. Maybe you need to attend a program that will help you with that. Moving to a healthier environment. Maybe you need to get, I have a air purifier, right? Maybe that would help you. And the pillows, make sure that they're clean. People don't think about, washing their pillows. I wash my pillows. So all of these things that are coming up at this time. All right, so for our last message, which will be, did we do this one? How many have we done? No, this is not our last message. I'm just tired. We're going to go to the green ring, okay? So 36. We'll go to, I guess we're going to the Shapeshifters Oracle. So the Shapeshifters, for whoever chose the green beam of light. Beam me up, Scotty. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Wow. I just did a private reading for somebody, and this came up. So double confirmation for me. The unending sadness of looking back. Endless regret. Obsessive grief. Replaying a sad story over and over and over. Wondering why it happened. I thought this was going to happen and it didn't happen. Why didn't it happen? This is a fossil she's holding on to. Whatever you're holding on to, it's a fossil. It's dead. You've got negative nostalgia. Something that's happened in your childhood that you refuse to let go. You're holding on. And you're replaying the same story over and over. This is about changing your story so that you don't carry that sadness with you everywhere. You're obsessively holding on to what's making you miserable. So sometimes we're trying to figure out, this happened in my childhood, and you go back further and further, and then you talk about it. Stop talking about it. Stop bringing it up. Oh, I just want to get it out. Yeah, but don't. You're putting focus on what's negative. So that nostalgic regret is dragging you back, and it's keeping you trapped in a place where it's making you unable to move forward. It's making you sick. You are doing it to yourself. There's no one else in this picture but you, holding on to that fossil that can't hurt you anymore. You're the one that's holding on to that. That's your focus. Your pain is your focus. So then it's like every day you get up and you recreate that story over and over again for yourself, so that you can enjoy being miserable. And you're giving it your energy and your power and your health, and it's draining you. There's nobody draining you but that. It's a shadow. The past, whatever it is that happened, hurt you. Yes, it hurt you. It was awful. But by you continuing to go on and on and on about it, you're recreating that sadness again and again every single day, and living in the past and living in that sickness. So no one else can change that but you. We get a chance every morning to wake up and choose to think a different thought. So start reciting a different script for your life. You're choosing to be a victim. So your higher self doesn't want it. Your higher self wants you to release it. We need to be in a space of freedom and happiness and light so that we can ascend, not sit here being stuck. that fossil that you're holding on to, that's ancient history. It's old. It's negative. It's a carcinogenic for your life. So this is about recycling the past away. You're recycling the past every day and reusing it over and over again instead of throwing the garbage out. It's preventing you from moving forward, preventing you from opening up. So Spirit wants you to come back from that place of sadness. It's like it's a land of depression that you're choosing to reside in. Whatever it is that is not working any longer, let it go, put it away. You might be fixated on a past life experience, but you're not living in that past life now. You're living here. So that's that message. We'll give you correct for neutrality. We'll give you your message from Archangel Raphael. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Unconditional joy. See, that's the opposite of unending sadness, right? Obsessive grief, negative thought patterns. Thank you for helping me appreciate what I have that makes me happy. Look for reasons to be happy. They're all around you. So put your focus there instead of what it is that's negative. And you're not going to take away what happened in the past, but you can choose to look and focus on something different. It doesn't undo what happened in the past, but it stops you from allowing whatever happened to continue to rob you of your present moment and of what's coming forward. A true master finds peace amidst chaos. We're not going to be always in the perfect place at the perfect time. We all go through challenges and difficulties. I do. Hell. But I'm not going to allow myself to sit there and focus on it when I'm already feeling sad or down or whatever. I'm going to focus on what's going to lift me up. I'll just start reciting positive affirmations. I am peace. I am happy. I am joy. I'm supported. I send love out. I draw love in. I'm grateful. I'm healthy. I'm strong. I'm wise. Whatever it is, you just start saying it. Fill it in, whatever the blank is. Instead of saying, I'm going to be happy when this happens. Yeah, it'll be great when I get the house. It'll be great when I get that job. I'll do that as soon as I get this. But you know what? You're living now. We're not supposed to be living in the future. We're supposed to be living in this moment. We hold on to the messages and the lessons from our past. We don't ignore the past. We don't block it out. We hold those messages, those lessons, we put them in our tool belt. We live in the present moment and we dream for the future. That's what we do. So make a list of things that you're happy for. Gratitude list. Think of the positive thoughts. Keep yourself in the present moment. Also, this is telling you, unconditional joy apparently is coming to you because whatever decision you've made, there's going to be a positive outcome to it. So that's your message. And then the last message we're going to give, let's see, I guess we're going to get it from the Angel Tarot. The Animal Tarot, sorry. And we're going to use incense. That's what whoever chose incense. Animal Tarot. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Pardon?
Sorry to bother you. I got it.
Can I just do one more card before you do that? I'll lose my mind if I see that happen. Are you going to do that right now?
Do what?
With the mouse?
Yeah, I have to because I'm teaching a class tomorrow.
Okay, I'm going to take this out in another room then because I can't watch that.
Well, don't.
I can't.
I can put a cover over.
But what if it makes a sound? Yeah, so a boa constrictor is going to be fed and I can't watch it. So I'm going to move. Just hold on just a second. Let me get to another room really quick. Okay. Hold on, you guys. Away. Sorry, guys. This would be a good time to take a break, to get a drink of water or something, if that's what you want to do. And then we'll pick up when I go to the other room. going to take me a minute to clear the energy from that. There's a little white mouse that's about to be sacrificed to a snake. And that's more than I can handle. So I just kind of said, please let him not feel any pain at all when that happens. I gotta give myself a couple seconds to just calm down. Okay, so at 47 minutes and 3 seconds, we go to our last message, Animal Tarot. The incense, this will be my message. I'm choosing. I like the incense. Please, Father, calm me down. Clear away that sadness. Please have that little mouse not have any fear and feel nothing. Just take away his pain. Just let him go to sleep quickly. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Okay, so for who chose the incense, we'll have it held up by this. King of Spring. Okay, it's kind of dark. I'm sorry, it's dark in here. If I turn it this way, maybe you guys can see him a little bit better. So we've got... Sorry. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to make it so you can see. Alright, so the King of Spring. You see this lion listening to this little bird in the tree. This small little tree that's filled with growth and life. It's not a huge tree, but it's healthy and happy. It's one single tree. Maybe it's a new family tree. Maybe this young bird, this sparrow of self-worth, has found his self-worth, and he's speaking to the father, the king, and saying, I'm starting my own family. Maybe it's a new moon. It's a new cycle. Whatever it is, the message is it's time for you to speak up and take a leading role. You're not to allow yourself to feel fear, or not to not allow, but don't focus on that. You're not to back away from having all eyes on you, basically. Look at this little bird. He's got the great king, right? The Leo, the lion, standing before him with his royal robe. And yet, the royal lion is listening to this little bird. So step into the spotlight. All eyes are on you. You are worthy. You are capable. You are a victorious little bird. Don't back away. Don't back down. Whatever it is that you have been focusing your energy on, your plans are going to be successful. But you need to stay focused. Look at the big picture. Not maybe what's... Right now, there's just this one little tree. But it's going to grow. You have wings to fly, and if you don't take that leap of faith, you'll never know how far you can go and how much you can grow. Look at me rhyming. It's hysterical. So maybe you might be feeling a little bit intimidated at present, but don't. That's the lesson of the sparrow. They're victorious. They're survivors. They can go through every condition and live in any environment. You have the ability. You're a plucky little thing. You might be small, but you're mighty, right? So don't even see yourself. Now, maybe the opposite. You see this little bird, but that little bird doesn't think that little bird is small. You might look at me and think that I'm insignificant, but I know that I'm not. You may see yourself all puffed up with that royal robe and your crown on your head, but you're a fool. You've allowed all of your opulence and your position to go to your head and your ego. You're operating from a place of ego. And my Father has sent me, this little lowly sparrow in your eyes, to come and teach you a lesson. And you'd best listen. Now it's interesting that Leo is listening. He's not swatting at that bird. He's listening to that bird. He's not looking at that bird thinking that bird is lunch. This Leo is a wise king. He recognizes something that others don't recognize. This is an enlightened being. This is somebody who sees potential where others do not. He sees potential for growth. He sees talent. He sees that this little bird is ambitious. This little bird has a way of speaking. This bird is diplomatic. This bird is wise. And yet so is the king. Introspectively thinking, you know what? This plucky little thing comes right to me and speaks, and what comes out of their mouth is, this person is speaking the truth. This one is singing its song. This one is speaking with authority in what they believe in. They're standing up for what they believe in, and they're speaking their truth. And there's wisdom coming from this one. The king is someone who others look up to. The king is inspired by this little bird's bravery and foresight and belief in itself. Where others might look at this one thinking it's not worth anything, the bird doesn't see that. It says, you don't know who you're talking to. I can fly miles and miles and miles. I can sing, I can fly. The bird has come to sing something and tell that lion something. I've been sent here to give you a message. And the information perhaps that this king is being given, or this leader, or this father, or this brother, whoever this person was that may have been coming from a place of pride and ego, maybe this little bird has come and given this one a message. Oh my God. Changed the whole perspective of something. I didn't look at things in that direction. If you didn't have the bravery to come forward and tell me this, I would never have known that. I look at this little bird and I think, wow, I have respect for you. You know, I could have taken one swipe at you and you would have been toast, but you didn't allow it to stop you. You were doing your job. Spirit said, deliver this message. It doesn't matter what they've done or what their purpose is or why they're doing what they're doing. From you and your part, you come from a place of peace and love. You go deliver your message. You're just the messenger. And because of that, the king is respectful. Sometimes it doesn't mean they're going to be best friends or hang out, but it's almost like, you know what, I got to give you that. I got to give you that. And maybe, just maybe, what that little bird has to say to that king is going to be of such great value. And if that bird didn't have the courage to trust that Spirit had its back and that everything would be okay, whatever the result was of this situation would never have come to be. Sometimes we're asked to do something and we're fearful of it, and we think there's no way this is going to work. But remember, out of no way, a way will be made. And Spirit will create windows where there were once only walls. The Spirit asks us to go up and face Goliath. You be that David and recognize that Spirit's going to protect you. You're a plucky little thing and you feel good about yourself. When you walk away from there and you realize, you know, I helped the king. I helped this man. I changed this person's perspective. I gave this person something that nobody else could have given them because they would have been afraid to approach them. Or this one's just recognizing, you know what? I don't care what you think of me. I don't at all. I'm delivering something to you that you need to hear. What you do with it is that's on you. This is, for me and my part, I choose peace, and this is what I say. So now you go with it and do what you need to do. So I'm going to go to Archangel Raphael healing cards and see what the message is for that. Okay, correct for neutrality on all levels. So our last message. We're wrapping right up at about an hour. So correct for neutrality on all levels. Okay, so, whoops, I guess it's the top one. Look at that, unconditional joy, again. So then the very first message that I'm going to get from this is your plans are going to go well. It's going to turn out fantastic, whatever it is. It's a happy outcome. See this one that's hugging that little puppy? I derive great joy from my pets. I love loving them and I love caring for them. They make me happy. I appreciate everything that I have around me. Sometimes we don't have human friends, but we have animal friends, and they bring us great joy. I love my animal messengers. I love my animal friends. I love being out in nature. Extra emphasis on looking for the things that bring us unconditional joy. Taking care of what has been entrusted to us to care for. But I think that the fact that we got this 2 times in a row means that this one's coming forward, either learning lessons from someone younger than them or maybe in a lesser position, or we're looking at this one facing a foe, or this could be, it doesn't have to be a person, it can be a situation, like stepping forward and speaking in front of people. Maybe this lion doesn't feel courageous, right? I don't feel this, I don't feel like this. You look at me and you see me this way, but I don't feel this way. But Spirit's telling you to focus on that. That little bird went and did its, stood up there and up to the king and spoke its truth, or went up before the company head, or spoke up to your father, who is a very aggressive, very, you know, maybe you've grown up in a very challenging home or a place where it's not easy to speak before this one. This one doesn't listen. It's never worked. It's never worked. But Spirit's telling you right now that the decision that you're contemplating has a happy outcome, so go ahead and do it. Hold the best intention. And hold the intention that whatever it is that you're going to be doing, you're going to have the most fun. It's going to be positive. Focus on the here and now. Figure out what are the things that make you happy. Right now, it's about keeping your present moment happy, keeping your life happy, and what you need to do in order for that to happen. This guy's not working. He's hanging out with his pets. He's snuggling his pets. So I'm also getting right now, it's interesting because I asked about Liger, and maybe it's just attention. I know Lily needs attention. I'm not home, so maybe I'm supposed to wrap up my trip and go home a little earlier. I don't know. We'll find out tonight. Maybe I'll get something in my dream. But for you, the focus is on your joy. Focus on your joy. Send loving energy out and positive energy out. Whatever decision that you've made, it's a good decision. It's going to work out well. Your plans are going to work out well. So you can maybe get feeling in that energy. Focus on that feeling good energy. Hold that thought. Hold that energy within you. So at 59 minutes, we're at a wrap. I'm going to upload this, hopefully, and go to sleep. I love you guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow.